Hello friends, welcome back. In this session, we are going to understand the blockchain. What is blockchain? How it works. So, this is the one concept that we should understand since, in the market, the blockchain and its associated technology are hot. So we'll understand what is blockchain and how it works. So let's say, in a country, prime minister elections are going on. Okay, he also went there on the voting center to cast your vote, and you casted your vote. Okay, so I believe everyone should cast the vote since it's their basic rights. So everyone should cast. So you casted the vote, and every vote that are getting casted and it's getting collected and saved in a centralized database, right? This is the centralized database. And once the database, all the data are stored, okay, the security are placed. You have also seen in many places where is the data center, the security are placed post the voting, security guard, to guard the data center so that, no one should enter and amend the data, right? So, but what if authority wants to change the data in favor of one of the representative, right? So if who owning the data center, let's say, government has outsourced to maintain this data to the third party, the third party can do a favor of one of the representative, and it can intentionally change the data, change the voting percentage or the voting cast accordingly as per their wish, right? So, traditionally method involves quite a many more issue that we can understand. So what could be the issue? Transparency. So obviously transparency is not there, because if the data owner who is owning the data, he can favor to any representative, right? Validation. So there is no way to validate this data, right? Many middlemen can be involved to alter the data. Okay, this is not much trustworthy. You cannot trust blindly. It can be easily manipulated. Okay, in the favor of of your representative you are liking, or in some other way, you can easily manipulate. Centralized control. So this is not decentralized, it's a centralized control. So anyone come at a one place, and you can easily manipulate the data. So this was the traditional metal that are facing a few more issues. So blockchain could be the solution of this. So what is a blockchain? So blockchain is a digitally distributed, decentralized public ledger that exists across a network. So this is very important word: distributed and decentralized. So it does not store the data in a one place. It will be first distributed across the network, across the computer, and it will store in a decentralized mode. That we'll see. It is used to record transaction across many computers that cannot be altered retroactively without the alteration of all subsequent block. If you want to, update this particular block, okay, you won't be able to do. You will have to update all the subsequent block. If you are trying to update this block, then you will have to update this. If you are not updating this block, this can be easily tracked. Okay, so let's see how it works. Then we can understand how it could be the solution, how the blockchain can provide the solution of the traditional problem that we are facing. So each time when vote is cast, a new block is created with all the details. This is very important. New block is created with all the details. What could be the details? Like the voter name, or could be the voter ID, or it could be the date, time. So every time when you are casting the vote, okay, it will create a one block, and your all the information will be stored in this block. And once block is written, this block is written, okay, once this block is written, this will becomes the immutable. Immutable means once the block is created, you won't be able to alter this block. in any case. And if you are trying to alter, there might be a logic that you can, or the system can create a new block, but this cannot be altered. And if anyone is trying to create a new block, obviously this can be easily tracked, right? So one very important case, at every vote or every new data entry, a new block is created. And once the block is created, this cannot be altered, right? So for each and every block, hash is created. So hashing mechanism, you might be aware, it's a kind of algorithm, okay, to assign a unique value, or you can say the digital signature to each block, right, to ensure the authentic of the data. So let's say you had created this block, right? So for each block, one hashing algorithm will get executed, and the hash will be assigned to that particular block to authenticate the data. It will make sure the data is authenticity, and it's have a unique digital signature. So when a new data is created, it appends it as a new block. So suppose vote 1 is casted, then this block got created, right? And hash is assigned to this block, right? Voter ID with voter voted on which, and the date and time, right? Then another vote is casted, then the hash 2 got created, another block got created. And the main feature is, once a new block is created, it will append to the previous block. So this is called chain. So this is called the blockchain. So each block is associated with another. So suppose third vote is casted or third data entry gets into the system, it will create a new block, new hash gets created with all the information, and it will stores the information of the previous block, right? And the previous will store the information of the next block, right? And it will create a chain of block. So each block, if you notice, each block is carrying the information of the previous block, like a double linked list in a data structure. So this is becoming the more secure. If you are trying to modify this, okay, it will have to modify this hash too also. It will have to modify this block also. So this is not, by the way, are getting stored in a one computer or one network. It is getting stored across the distributed across the network and different machine. So it's next to impossible. Then anyone can manipulate the data, right? So it's a distributed across the network of computers. Wherever you are trying to modify one block, it will affect the entire chain, making it decentralized and immutable. That we discussed what is immutable. So blockchain is the underlying technologies that many cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin operate on. So Bitcoin is one of the examples that I am giving you, because everyone nowadays know about the Bitcoin, how the rate increasing of the Bitcoin. There is just some speculation about going on whether the government will going to give the license, or give the going to regulate the Bitcoin or not. But this is the one of the example of the blockchain. But blockchain is beyond that, the cryptocurrency like Bitcoin and all. Okay, it's a unique way of securely recording and transferring information, has broader application outside of cryptocurrency, like you can use in a financial sector, banking, or for securing the military based data and all. So this was all about the blockchain, what is blockchain, and how it works. Okay, how by using the blockchain you can secure the data. Okay, how it's securing the data using the decentralized mode. It's immutable, its block is getting created, hash are getting created. So there is all kind of algorithm that are applying. If you are trying to change a block, you won't be able to do. You will have to change the whole block, and you don't know where the data is residing of the other block. So all these things making the data more secure. So thanks guys, thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, please subscribe, like, and share. Thanks guys, thank you.